Hey y'all, it's Emma and Bruno.
And Mom, hey, how y'all doing? Is that country enough?
Yeah.
Hi Emma, good to see you, Emma.
Not to say you might take Mom.
Welcome to Emmeline's Designs.
Bruno's looking at you so crazy.
I know, he thinks I'm nuts. Welcome to Emmeline's Designs. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we've got a little bit to talk about. If you noticed, we missed last week. Oopsie doodle, but we had a good reason. We had to take our oldest daughter to Lake Charles. It was time for her to move back in, and yeah, I know she's out of the house. Ooh, you're an only child again. I get it. Anyway, so we missed last week, but it was talking about moisturizing. But it's kind of funny that we were going to talk about moisturizing because our soaps were moisturizing anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to extra moisturize, except if you're old like me and have some red issues going on your
wrinkles
face.
you need to get underneath there too.
Okay, did we have to say the wrinkles part?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're older and you have like some little wrinkles, you gotta get underneath there.
True. I was talking about redness, not wrinkles. Nevertheless.
And dry skin around your nose.
Well, yeah, and dry skin. Because, you know, I know like you get sunburned a lot. And so,
yeah, and then I got a little bit of eczema on my elbows.
Well, yeah, that's true. But our stuff helps that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like I found something to help the redness on your cheeks.
Ooh.
Because as you all know, I have lupus. And I have found some really cool oils that are, you know, again, all natural. And there's nothing fake or false in with it. No preservatives, no nothing. It's just the straight oil, and it actually helps the redness.
Can I say something real quick?
Of course.
Also, I've been using our bars of soap to wash Bruno, and his skin is like really, really sensitive.
Yeah.
Probably more skin sensitive than our skin.
Exactly.
Because Sebastian, his skin isn't sensitive at all.
Right.
So when I wash Bruno, underneath his little belly, he has no hair. So he always gets irritated because of the grass, because he's got little short, tiny legs.
And he
his
itches.
Yeah. And so I've been using our soap, and he hasn't had any more problems.
That's true. It has helped with that. So we haven't had to give them Benadryl. Yes, the vet told us to give them Benadryl because they have allergies to the grass, apparently. When did dogs become allergic to grass?
I don't know, but Molly's like really allergic to grass.
I know. So,
like, not even the soap can help it. You gotta go some medicine too.
She does have to have the Benadryl extra, but Bruno, he's good to go.
Yeah.
So
He
anyway,
have more rashes too.
that's true, and he doesn't itch quite as bad either. Okay, so what we're going to talk about tonight is we're going to do a little bit of a fall preview for those of you that are not part of our VIP group. We have a separate Emmeline's Design VIP group, and if you'd love to join that, simply look on Facebook, type in Emmeline's Design. Do I have something good on me? Okay. Do I smell good or bad? Bad. Oh, hey, now. Anyway, join our VIP group, and then you too can see, excuse me.
Rona.
I know, right? I need some water. You too can see kind of a preview before we release it to the public, before we release it for sale, so.
Sorry, she's drinking water.
I didn't want y'all to see me drink water. Okay, so, speaking of water, tonight our main topic is going to be washing your hands. Now, let's have a serious talk for just a minute, and we'll all pretend like we're 2 and 3 years old again.
You gotta wash your hands.
You got to wash your hands.
I gotta take off my watch.
Now, the scary part is that apparently we had to be told by the powers that be to wash our hands. So that means some of y'all nasty folks was not washing your hands beforehand. Ew.
That's what.
That is very gross. So let's pretend we're 3 and we're going to go back to learning how to wash our hands.
So first, what you got to do is you got to grab the soap.
You got to wet your hands.
Yeah, but first you want to make sure that you have some soap. And
Yeah,
right
make
here,
sure you have
we
some
got some
soap.
lavender soap.
Oh, yes, we do have lavender. Lavender is one of our
that one?
staples. It's made with fresh lavender that we actually grow ourselves, and we do the essential oil with it. And, of course, it's made with all the yummy butters and oils that we've always talked about. We also have our pumpkin that is ready for sale.
Emma's Delight.
Emma's Delight.
Love the lavender, too.
Oh, thank you. Yes, the lavender is so good. We do love the lavender.
It's not particularly my favorite.
I know you don't like
but
lavender too much.
I like the fruity.
Yeah, you like the fruity. And the Emma's Delight has a very clean, oceany smell.
It kind of almost smells like the new game that they came out with, like the Ocean Breeze game that they came out with.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
That's what it smells like
Yeah,
to me.
it really does. So, again, we have our rose, garden rose.
That one's one of my favorites,
That is one of my favorites, too. And that one is one of our staples. We have some of our Halloween soaps that we're going to show you here in just a second. If you didn't catch our previous post.
This is
that is part of
one of our soaps.
one of our soaps.
And we'll get to those later.
Oh, who's joined us? Let's see. I don't have my glasses, Emma.
Carrie
Carrie
Boswell.
Boswell. Yeah, she has bought some of your stuff.
I'm sorry, I just
she's a friend of
butchered your
Daddy's.
name.
You're terrible with names, I tell you. But anyway, so let's go ahead and show them the Halloween stuff, shall we? Since we've already put it out. Okay, you go ahead.
So this one's the Nightmare on Emma Street. It's got a little Freddy Krueger head, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a Freddy Krueger head.
And sorry, we've already packaged these up because we have been inundated with orders.
Yes, and also, this one has a head and a head. So they come with heads and hands.
Hello, honey. Thank y'all for joining us.
And then this one is our Camp Crystal Emma Lake.
Camp Crystal Emma Lake.
It's got a little mask on it, and
Jason.
it's all bloody.
Yeah.
And there's like blood all back here, and like it's all underneath this.
That's
and
right.
I love these new packagings.
I know, right? Yeah, we've changed our packaging up just a little bit, so you guys, when you order some more stuff, you'll see the difference.
Yeah.
We've
and
invested
this one's our
in
Halloween one because it's black.
Yeah, exactly.
And then this one is our Witch's Brew. It's green and black, and it's got little green and black shimmers on the top. And it's just really cool. And it has like these like cool, like, I guess like marbly black and green. Yeah, that's the word, swirls. And then this is our pumpkin lavender. This is my favorite one out of every single one.
Even though you don't like lavender.
Yeah, but I like the smell that it like combines and makes.
See, even Bruno likes it. He wants to
You like
smell
this one?
too. Oh, he likes it?
He likes that one.
He's like, Mikey, he likes it. Well, there's enough pumpkin in it that it kind of balances out that lavender.
And
so it's not
super
just
strong, just like a normal lavender bar would be.
I don't think lavender's strong, but you
That
do.
went
But
up my
everybody's has their own opinion. So now that we have seen some of the, we forgot a couple Halloween ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we have not put these, or this one is online. The other one just got ready, so we'll put it on our shop too.
Pumpkin lavender, that sounds great.
It is. It is fantastic. It's like a spicy pumpkin with the lavender. It's great.
Why don't you tell them what this one is?
I think Miss Ashley knows what that one is because she just got her too the other day because this one just became available. This is our Moonstruck. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
what do you
pretty.
think about it, Miss Ashley? Did you open it and smell it right away? What's your thoughts? Let us know. What'd she say?
Love that one.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, that one's a fun one. So we're going to have it around for Halloween as well. And then the next one, again with the moon theme.
Smells amazing.
Moon Child.
See, if Bruno likes it. He looks like he wants to smell it.
I know. He's all interested in everything. See? Pretty good, huh? Okay, so this is our Moon Child. And this is more of a floral palette, but not overwhelmingly flowers. It's still got a little bit of the Moonstruck spiciness to it. So we're going to do it for the Halloween as well. Okay, so now, for those that did not see our fall line, let's go ahead and do a little bit of a preview. Now, these are not ready just yet, but they will be ready. We just made them.
They're still soft.
That's right. They're still a little bit soft.
Okay.
And so, without further ado, let's show them.
Do you want me to show them and you explain them?
Of course. That's fine.
Okay.
You're a model. Oh, take a look at that. Oh, what do you think that could be?
It's got little chunks in it.
Little chunks. Well, they have little chunks in it because that is our caramel apple. That's right. Caramely sweet and and apple tartness all into one. That's going to be one of the new scents for fall. What do you think, Bruno? Ooh, apples.
Oh, he sneezed. He don't like that one.
All right, let's pick another one, Emma.
Ooh, the color got on my hand.
Okay, the next one is our, can you guess? Pumpkin pie.
It literally looks like a pumpkin pie.
It really
and
does.
Then the cream on top. Y'all are killing me. I want them all.
Well, as you can see from our little chunks here, when I tell you we sample them all and try them first, we really do. We cut the little hind ends off when we cut the
Just
bars.
because, like, sometimes they bulk like that.
Exactly, you know. So
even though they're squares. I don't know how they do it. They just do it.
well, that's because we've used this one.
Oh. Well, some of them, they actually do that. Like,
Well, that's because, like
this one. Like that one.
Okay, but still, we try it before we sell it because we got to make sure it's good, right?
Yeah.
Because if I don't like it, I'm not selling it.
No. We'll throw it away.
Exactly. We've had a few little uh-ohs,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Okay,
I
so
made 'em
that
when
was
I
our
was
pumpkin pie, and of course it's the pumpkin spice, just like your homemade pies. The top is the piped cream, which is, you know, soap. I mean, every bit of this is soap.
I haven't seen this one yet.
Oh.
You made this one. I was out at Taylor's house.
I know, right?
Okay. This one's green. And
Bam! Green and pink.
And a little bit of like a reddish orange.
That's right. That's because it's another apple scent and it's apple harvest. So it doesn't have that candyish smell like the caramel does. This is straight up apples. Like if you're walking in an orchard like we used to in Kentucky, this is what you're smelling.
Or like a cinnamon apple.
No, it doesn't have cinnamon in it too much. It's just a tiny hint. Because you don't want the cinnamon to be overpowering. So we do mostly apple.
He does not approve of this one.
Well, he's a dog.
He's a dog.
Okay, what we got
one's
next?
cool.
Oh, that's one of our new men's scents. Oh, that one is called, can you guess? Do you remember?
You told me this.
I did.
Isn't it like, I know it's wood.
Exactly.
Because it has like wood chunks.
Exactly. It has wood chunks. It's
thinking
really
though.
not wood chunks, but it's to mimic that. It's cedar wood. Yes.
I thought that it was like cider wood or something, but I didn't
No,
want to butcher the name of it.
You are in rare form tonight, sweetheart. Okay, let's show the next one.
Ooh, this one's cool.
Isn't that one cool?
I scared Bruno.
And it's one of our more popular scents. So what we did, this is our,
I think I know this one.
what is it?
Brandied pear.
That's right,
Yeah.
brandied pear.
This is Sissy's favorite one.
Exactly. We have a lot of people that love the summer pear. But of course, going into fall, you can't have summer pear in the fall.
Yeah, you gotta have brandied pear. It's
However,
a
we
little
have
bit different.
brandied pear. And so it's got just a hint. God, that does smell good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so it's got just a little bit of a hint of something extra besides pear. You're so funny. You're killing me, Smalls.
I do.
Okay, you do it.
Okay, this one.
Okay, that one.
Ooh, this one doesn't have any colorant in it.
I know. Show
This
everybody.
one's the all-natural one.
We have an all-natural cold pressed soap.
Ooh, that smells good.
No dye whatsoever. There's a couple people, you know who you are, that don't like dye in their soap, which is fine because even, sometimes people have an allergic reaction to certain colors, like a red that I heard about from another place. They had used it and the red dye irritated their skin. So we don't use a lot of red dye. Now, when it comes to Christmas, we'll use a little bit more. But this one is just absolutely plain and simple butter oil soap. It's
So,
got
like, does it have essential oils in it?
It has a tiny bit. I didn't want to put too much so that it irritated anybody that's sensitive, because this is going to be for the people that love a good homemade soap but don't want to do some of the frou-frou.
Yeah.
Because they're just so sensitive to products.
Yeah.
So that's why we wanted to make one, and we'll carry this one year round. It's got, what is that face?
He was licking me and making noises.
Well, it's got a tiny bit of cinnamon in that one, but it's also got pure honey. And so you have the, did he fall?
He was trying to get in your lap and went...
Oh, Bruno. Really? Really? You're funny. All right, Emma, what else we got?
Hey, this one looks pretty.
Yep, that's one of our fall collections. That's just straight up pumpkin. This one is actually made with dried pumpkin. So it's a little bit
this one.
it's a little bit different than our pumpkin pie, because the pumpkin pie again has a little bit more sweet smell. This one is just straight up pumpkin. So if you just like that organic pumpkin-y smell, that's going to be your best bet.
That one's pretty cool.
I know. Now we also have some more that we're
Sorry, I have an apple stuck in my throat.
That's right, you were eating apples.
Like
Speaking
right
of
here.
apples. Oh, yeah. Lord, you better swallow it.
Yummy.
Yummy. They are all yummy. So anyway, so we've got a few more coming. And again, if you join our VIP group, you'll get to see them before anybody else does.
Yes.
And also, you can pre-order on our VIP group. So we may sell out before it even hits the shelves. But by all means, we want you to join. We want you to be a part of things. So let's get right to it, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, so, oh no, we have one more thing to show
Oh, yes,
first.
this was my favorite one.
This is really cool. Okay, so you remember when I said that some of my friends were telling me that they actually started using the bars of soap instead of the liquid soap? Well, what's going to happen when you put this on your vanity? It's going to go right down on in the sink, right? We have a solution for that
Or
too.
in the bathtub or in the shower.
Or in the bathtub or in the shower. We actually use these in all three places in every bathroom in our house because they are awesome. And if you've never heard of them, I want to introduce you to the wonderful world of Soap Lift. Okay, these things are awesome, and we're a vendor of Soap Lift here in DeSoto Parish, which is fantastic. Look how bendy these are. And the reason they're bendy is because these are actually made with recycled plastic, okay? So they're recycled. They're made in the USA, in Connecticut. So everything is recycled and American made, and it's really awesome. I know Ashley got one. What did you think about it? What'd she say?
Yes, love mine.
Yes, love mine. They're awesome. So what you do is, you know, you just put these right on your sink or your bathtub, and it sticks.
Yeah.
The soap won't go bleh and run off.
Because sometimes, like, you know when you're taking a shower and, like, you let your bar, like, the bar of soap gets really wet.
Of course.
And it, like, starts to, like, I guess, melt.
Yes,
I
when
would
you
say.
use it. Yeah.
And it comes off like that little, like, I guess, film, I could say.
Well, I mean, it's soap. It's sudsy. Yeah.
And so it, like, blah. On your,
Blah.
like, I remember before we got these, we would literally have to, like, scrub it off.
Yes.
Because it would literally, like, harden when we stopped taking a shower.
Yeah.
And, like, we'd, like, take a shower, like, the next day, and it'd be, like, horrible.
Exactly. And remember we used to have those ceramic ones, and they
Yeah.
would get all gunky and stuff?
It would,
I mean,
like,
they're beautiful.
And then the
but
bar of soap would, like, bend.
I know.
Because it was, like, really wet, and it would just, like, sit in a puddle of water. But these, literally the water just, like, seeps through it.
It runs right through it because
with the black one, it's easier to see. But you can literally see my wall through it. You can see my fingers. Because it has holes in it, so it's not going to
harden with soap crusties.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get down to this. Talking about washing our hands. So you have many choices, as you can see. And by the way, you can find these on our website. And so you can actually find one to color coordinate your bathroom.
See, I use that blue one because my bathroom's teal.
We've got all kinds of colors, and all of the colors are on our website. And
We even have a clear one if you don't want to get a colored one. We have a black,
we have a navy, a gray, a white,
a light brown,
yeah,
a little bit of like a navy-ish color, a little bit like a gray.
we had a royal blue, but we sold out of those.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Exactly.
took one too.
I know
think I
you
have
do.
one in my bathroom.
I think you do, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, and then we got a dark green and then like a little light green.
Sage.
This one matches your bathroom
Yes.
perfectly.
Yeah, I use
All
those
of
in
her
my bathroom.
towels are this color.
I know, I
and
love
of course
sage
mine
green.
are all this color because as you can tell, I love the color teal.
No.
My whole room is teal. This is just like my wall part.
Even her scrubby is teal.
Yeah.
She loves teal. Okay, Emma, so let's show them, shall we? Because it's one thing to sit here and talk about the fragrance. It's one thing to talk about the quality of the products that go in it. But how good does it soap up? How
Really
good does it clean?
I got this one.
Honey, hey, that's mine. Honey, I will
hate
tell you.
I hate to have y'all go back, but can I see the first Halloween set?
Oh, yes,
Of course. Which one was that?
You showed the Freddy Krueger one first.
Okay. This is this one. It's got a head and a hand.
Yep, it's got Freddy's head and hand in it.
And that's what the back looks like. It's kind of... Can I slip this off real quick?
Yes, absolutely. Slip it off. Show him the front. Oh, Freddy has scratched it. Rawr. And then the next one we have is the Jason Voorhees Camp Crystal Emma Lake.
Oh, and if y'all guys were wondering what the pumpkin and lavender one looked like,
Yep.
that's what that one looks like. Thank you, Amy, for joining. But that's what that one looks like. And then this is what the witch's brew looks like.
Yep.
This is what I meant by like they were like swirled and stuff. Especially on like the back. It's like all swirly. It's really cool because it's like a house almost. Because like witches, they live in like weird looking houses. I need one of the Freddy ones and a black soap saver thing, please.
Will do, Ashley. We got you, honey. Thank you. I'll have Emma run them right down.
Right here. I'll see you after this video.
So, let's do some hand washing, shall we? Okay, so you're using...
My hands are nasty.
My hands are nasty. Apparently, everybody's hands are nasty. We have to wash them 30 times a day. Yep. But the good thing is, because of all the oils and the butters and the natural ingredients that are in here, it doesn't dry out your hands. Plus, what did she say?
She said, no rush.
Oh, okay.
Yes, rush.
We got to get them out.
Yeah.
Make sure you get one.
We're fast service.
That's right. She gets on her four-wheeler and she takes off.
For real.
You really do. Okay.
This person almost ran me over, too.
Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, so.
I call this one.
You call that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and
I'll
show
take mine.
you how. Oh, thank you.
I'll be nice.
Oh, come on. You can have this one. Okay. It'll be nice. Okay. All right, so let's show you how these things lather.
Get your hands wet first.
That's right. We got to get our hands
That's
wet.
hot. Ow.
Well, I didn't want cold water. Okay, so here's what I love. Because I use these in the bathtub or even, my rag.
And you can dip it in the water, too.
Washcloth. Oh, are we sudsing?
We're sudsing.
We're sudsing. Oh, my gosh.
Look at that.
All right, so let's get all sudsy, shall we?
Oh, my gosh.
I know. That's what I'm saying. These things sud up.
Look at that.
I mean, this has so much suds in it.
And you can add more water to make it even more sudsy.
Yeah, I think they know how soap works. I'm just trying to show them the bubbles and how lathery and fabulous it is. Now, after you do your rinse, what I like about your soaps, you actually feel clean. You don't have that film. Okay, I don't know if any of y'all did this, but when my girls were little, and it was because my grandmother said this to me too, she would call me squeaky clean. And back in the day, you really could squeak your skin.
Ready? Listen.
What? Squirting water. Lord of mercy.
I just got water all over my room.
You know what? It'll dry out. Anyway, grandmother used to tell me I was squeaky clean. And so I did the same thing to my girls when they were little, and I'd give them a bath. And
We did it with that coffee scrub the other day.
Exactly.
My skin said...
but you feel clean. You don't feel like you have a film on your hands. You don't feel like you have to take your towel and just rub yourself to death. You're clean. And that's what we're talking about with all this COVID stuff. And of course, just in general, guys.
Sorry, y'all, I'm cleaning my room.
When you use common sense, you wash your hands. You want them to smell good. You want them to feel clean. You want them to feel like you actually got the germs off. And that's what we're all about with this.
Good.
It feels so good. My hands are soft. I don't really need any lotion like I used to.
No, and you can, if you use hand sanitizer after you wash your hands with this, it still feels very moisturized.
Exactly.
So, like, when I go to dance practice, I wash my hands before I go and after I go, but I'll put hand sanitizer on just, like, make sure, because I'm going to the school and I don't know what they have at the school. They don't clean the bathrooms or anything very good at all. Sorry, hope nobody from North DeSoto sees this. Or the janitors. I am very apologetic, but
hey, the
y'all
truth
need to
is
work
the
on
truth.
it.
That's right.
But yeah, I do that, and my hands still feel very moisturized like they do now.
Exactly,
They
that's
feel
right.
like a baby's buttocks.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Plus, that's probably just my hands, because I have baby hands.
Yeah, well, you do have baby hands, so anyway.
I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for joining. It starts with a B.
I wish I had my glasses. I don't have my glasses.
It's Brandi.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Like the soap. Brandied pear. Get it?
All right, I'm going to go back to school, y'all. See y'all guys later.
Good thing you're going to school tomorrow, huh? Well, anyway, thanks for joining us, Brandy. But anyway, that's the demonstration. I mean,
I want to show them how good mine does.
okay,
too.
well, show them how good yours does. I mean, that's one thing you kind of gotta.
Sorry, my hand.
You gotta demonstrate. I mean, you gotta show them.
Look at that.
I know. I
That's
mean,
amazing.
that's some good
Mine
lather
works
right there.
better than yours.
That is your opinion. Let's try this one. Ooh, the
That one
charcoal.
helps with acne.
Yeah.
Oh, my friend started using that, and she doesn't have any more acne.
No more back knee. We'll see.
Oh,
Your
if y'all
sister.
guys don't know what that is, it's back acne.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know some people, they're like, what is back knee?
Now, this is our charcoal, and this is what helps dry up that excess oil on your skin. And yeah, it lathers up black, but cleans right off. It doesn't leave any film
It's
or
not
residue.
black, I promise.
Exactly. It just leaves it gray. And then you wipe it right off.
This is,
Kind of difficult with both
Yeah.
of us in here, isn't it? That's pretty funny.
oh my god, I look like I broke my arms.
You are
I'm just
funny.
double jointed, y'all.
No worries, huh?
Oh, I forgot there was soap in there.
Yeah,
So I
there's-
touched something in there. I touched it, and I was like, what is that, Mom?
You are funny. There's a booger in the water.
Okay, she said charcoal has cleared my face up. Love it, too.
Really? That is so awesome. I know it's cleared mine up, too.
Yeah,
I
I used to have really bad pimples.
I know I did. Well, I have lupus, and I get those little blister things on my face all the time, and it's really helped with that. But it takes that excess moisture off or oil off your face that clogs your pores.
I use that in the morning
So-
because when I go to sleep at night, I don't know about y'all, but I put 2 layers of moisturizer on my face, a vitamin C and E on my face, because it's the collagen and stuff, and it works super great. So I'll just put that on my skin, but like it still dries out my nose.
Maybe
But, like-
that's because there's something in it that's not good for your skin.
Oh, but when I wake up in the morning, I'll use the charcoal bar and wash it all off and then re-moisturize.
I think we might have found the problem. I'm just saying.
But I just put makeup over it so it's not as red. Because like my face, when I wash it, it goes.
Well, all I know is I use the charcoal, like Ashley said, and it's really taken the spots away.
Well, my skin's already dry, so
Well.
I can't use it too much, but it still works.
Exactly.
I like using my Emma one
Yeah.
because it does.
Well, it doesn't have the
Make my
activated
face
charcoal in it that dries the excess oil.
Hi, Daddy.
Daddy's on.
Yeah, he said Emma hi.
Say Daddy.
Oh, Bruno wanted to hide.
So anyway, does anybody have any questions or any more comments that they'd like to make? We'd love to hear from you. We appreciate you joining us tonight
very
in
much
this
so.
Wash Your Hands special. Next week, we are going to be talking exclusively about oily skin, and we're going to elaborate a little bit about the charcoal.
My rosacea is calmed and down majorly.
That is astonishing. I love
What
that,
does astonishing
Ashley.
mean?
The rosacea is
What does astonishing mean?
astonishing. That means fabulous, wonderful, wow. Okay.
I'm a little kid.
You're
Mama.
listen to
You
this.
gotta-
I know, but listen to this. A product you made is helping with rosacea, which I have that too.
You okay,
The
baby?
dermatologist prescribed me. I know, right? I can't talk. Prescribed me some cream. I put it on my face. Yes, it helped with the redness, but then I'm like dried out, and so I stopped using it because I would rather have the redness than I would the over dried skin. So when Miss Emma here came up with this formula with the charcoal, like you said, Ashley, I mean, it's really calming it down and it's helping a lot.
You should use my Emma's one.
You're funny.
It's my favorite.
Well, honey, people with the red on their skin have to be careful with what they put on their face. You have to be very, very careful because the slightest little thing could irritate it. That's what she's talking about, your charcoal
Yes,
bars.
girl. Wanna be like Emma Lane when I grow up. That should be a new hashtag.
That should be a new hashtag. I love
Everybody.
that.
Hashtag. Or sorry, hashtag. Not hashtag. Hashtag.
Okay, whatever. I can't do it. I'm too old. Okay, goof nut. All right, I think that's all for us tonight. But I love you, goof nut.
Oh, Bruno, we gotta say bye.
Yeah, Bruno has to say bye
Can't
too.
go to sleep yet, buddy.
That's right. No nappies.
No nappies. yet.
No nappies. Well,
It's
again,
so
thank you
done.
guys for joining us next week. Please tune in. We're going to do exclusively about oily skin, and we're going to kind of go over the products that we have just for that. We're also going to talk a little bit about the rosacea moisturizer that we have come up with as well.
Forgot to put on eyebrows.
That helps. You forgot to put on your eyebrows.
Yes, look,
So
have the
please
eyebrows.
join us next week. Again, thank you all so much. God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless this great nation of ours.
Also, comment on who you want to see next week. Bruno, Bastion, or Molly. Okay, bye, y'all.